Number of big games, including another win for Juventus as they defeated Lazio by 3-0 to move them up to third in the Serie A table. Hey, Gab, you were wrong about Allegri all along.
Was I? Was I wrong? I mean, look, tonight was a very good. I thought was a very good performance against a disappointing Lazio side. It's amazing what can happen, right? When you actually go out and you play some of your youngsters. The funny thing is, they've had this turnaround in games, and they've done it without all those people that Allegri said were absolutely critical to him, from Pogba to Di Maria, who came on for his 50-minute warm-up ahead of the World Cup, without Paredes, who, you know, all of a sudden was Pirlo, Frank Rijkaard, and Godzilla rolled into one, and he absolutely had to have, without Dusan Vlahovic. No, look, he realizes, hey, look, if I actually coach these players, if I put together a system that kind of makes sense and in the 3-5-2, and maybe these guys will show up. And if I don't keep telling, you know, Moise Kean that he's terrible and a waste of talent, hey, look, maybe he'll score a goal for us. So these things are falling into place. I wouldn't get overly carried away, but they do look on track for top 4.
Oh, but even Rabiot's playing well, Gab.
Rabiot's fantastic, incredible what a World Cup Euro do. Rabiot has been absolutely devastating. I think he's actually been very good for most of the season this year. The ingredients for Rabiot being good were all there. He's strong, he's physical, he's technically gifted. You know, the man won a World Cup, let's not forget. The problem is he's had a lot of horrible underachieving spells, but this season hasn't been one of them.
Robbo with us as well. Robbo, you've got to take a look at this, and Allegri kind of defying the critics, of course, many of whom want him gone just a few weeks ago.
Yes, and I was probably one of those as well, because I haven't been impressed with Allegri since he's taken over. But it was a good performance today. They got the best out of the players that were on show. He played the usual system, you know. So they're getting better, and I think they will be challenging come the end of the season. They've got that spirit. Obviously, after the World Cup, they've got to put in some good performances again. But you just see the beginning of Juventus coming back to be a decent side.
Meanwhile, what a game it was between Atalanta and Inter. Inter taking all 3 points in this tie, Gab. Impressive stuff from the visitors. Did they deserve it, though?
I think so. You know, in the first half, I thought Atalanta definitely, you know, they came out all guns blazing, man marking all over the pitch. It was kind of old style Gasperini football, and I thought Inter, it certainly took them a while to figure out what was going on. But then in the second half, I think we saw a different Inter. Dzeko, who'd actually equalized in the first half, getting on the score sheet again, and Lautaro as well, looking really sharp ahead of the World Cup. And yeah, I thought it was definitely a deserved 3 points for Inter.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.